Unit 3 In Town.
Hello and welcome to Online Learning with me, Teacher Carlos. So this lesson is going to be all about games. So we are going to go over 2 different games that you can do with your friends at home, and you can practice your English. So so these are 2 different games that you can do with your friends or families, and these games you can find on your student book. So the first game we are going to do, all you're going to need is a quarter. So it could be a quarter, or it could be any coin. It could be any Thai coin, as long as it has a heads and a tails, right? It has to have 2 different sides. So before we go ahead and get started, you will have to go to page 19. Page 19 on your student book. And before we go ahead and get started on the game, I do want to show you this game. So let me go ahead and pull up that picture. Let me pull up the page, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we have our game here. So page 19 says board game right on top. So like I said, you will need 1 coin. So the coin you would need to flip. So before we go ahead and get started, just to let you know, you will have to practice. You will have to practice asking questions. Asking questions like, what does she want to do? Or perhaps questions like, what does she want to be? So I'll go ahead and write that question down. So you can ask 1 of 2 questions. So just so we can practice more. So what does she want to be? So we have 2 questions here. What does she want to do, or what does she want to be? Or remember, we can also use he as well. What does he want to be? Depending on these characters. So first we have to take a look at the picture. Okay, next, before we get started, you will need something else to mark where are you. So you would need a little thing to put down on your book. So for Teacher Carlos, I am going to choose this car here, this car. So we'll go ahead and get started. We'll go ahead and get started by putting your item on the start, right? Your item on the start. And if you have another friend, they can go ahead and put it there as well. So if you play with 2 people, you need 2 little things to know where you're going, this way or this way, and you have to go all the way to the end. This is where you finish. So first, you have to go ahead and decide who will go first. So you and your friend would play paper, scissors, rock, right? Or and whoever wins goes first. So first you would have to flip a coin. Flip the coin. So you put it here and you go ahead and flip it. And then you see what it is. Okay? Okay, so once you flip your coin, if you get a heads, you move 1 space. If you get a tails, you move 2 spaces. So pretend I have my car. Let's see. Let me go ahead and put, this is my car. Let's just pretend this is my car. So I will start here, right? Maybe another student let's see, can be color red. So then another student, so if I win paper, scissors, rock, then I go first, right? And if I flip the coin, you know, I flip the coin and I get tails. I got tails. I got this one here. So I will move two spaces. So I will go 1, 2. And then I ask, or your friend would ask, what does she want to do? And then I would say, she wants to draw funny pictures, which is correct. Ding, 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 correct. So if you get it correct, then you go down here and you mark 2 points. You go ahead and mark 2 points. So I'm going to put this black. 2 points. 1 and 2. Oh, we don't have the marker here, do we? So 1 and 2. So 2 points. Now's your friend. Okay, now it is your friend's turn or someone else's turn. So on their turn, they'll go ahead and flip it too. So they'll flip it and then they see what they get. So it looks like they got a heads. Can you see that? Heads. I don't know if you can see. Heads is 1 space. So let's go ahead and move the other space. Okay, now it was your friend's, and your friend got only 1. Whoops. Your friend only got 1. He got heads, or she. So then they would move either here or here. So let's say maybe they went this way. So then I would have to say, what does she, because it's a girl, what does she want to do? What does she want to do? Oh, that is cool. So what does she want to do? She wants to go to space. So then your friend, on their book, they would get, oh, you see here? The dark ones are 5 points, and the light ones are 3 points. So, last turn I got just 1. I got 3. And your friend, on their book, would write 5, because these are worth 5 points. The dark ones. The dark ones are worth 5 points. So if they got it correct, then your friend, on their book, would put 5. So are you using your own book? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5. So it depends which one you land on. If you get the dark colored circles, such as these are worth 5 points. The light yellow ones are only worth 3 points. Okay, so make sure your friend marks down their points as well. Or you can just have a sheet of paper and just mark down your points, each points under your name. So up to you how you want to use it. And then we can go ahead and finish this game. So you will have to complete it, ask questions. What does she want to be? What does he want to do? So you want to ask different questions to confuse your opponent, to confuse your friend. Because remember, the one who answers the correct amount of points would be the winner. So let's get back to the game and let's keep flipping this coin. So you have to flip the coin. You move your space, right? So if I'm here, cartoonist, right? She wants to draw funny pictures. I do it again, and I get a tails, 2 more. So I'm gonna go right here from here to here, boom. And then my friend would ask, what does she want to be? It is a boy, so what does he want to be? And I answer, he wants to be an astronaut. And that is correct. So I get 3 more points, right? Because it's this one. 3 more points. And then you mark out your points here. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's continue on the other side of the page. Okay, so remember, my last flip coin was 2. So 1, 2. My friend says, what does he want to be? I say, he wants to be an astronaut. So I get 3 more points, right? 3 more points. Oh, I don't like that one. So I get 1, 2, and 3. So we're gonna keep going like that, back and forth. Then your friend flips 1. They get tails. They can move 2. 1, 2. They're trying to get more points, right? More points on these black ones, darker ones. So I ask, what does he want to do? What does he want to do? And my friend says he wants to play a superhero. So now he gets way more points because that is correct. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. So now my friend is winning. So you have to go all the way like that until you finish. And then you finish here, and that would be the end of the game. So that would be the end of the game. So you can go ahead and play this game with your friends, and hopefully you guys can practice your English, right? You want to practice questions like this and answers like this. So let's go ahead and go through all of them. So what is this? Astronaut. What do? They go to space. This is, what is this? This job is a reporter, and they interview famous people, right? So here we have a cartoonist. They draw funny pictures. We have a fashion designer, and they create new clothes. We have an athlete here, and they win gold medals. So you have to keep in mind which ones are boys, which ones are girls, right? This is a girl. This one here is a boy. Girl. It's a girl. Girl athlete. What is this? A boy fashion designer. So make sure you write the correct ones. Doop. And then go doot, doot. Maybe go here. Boop, boop. And then finish. Okay, so it's up to you. You can pick where to go. So you can go ahead and finish with the most points. Okay, so I hope you know how to play that game on page 19. So again, that is page 19 for that game. Go ahead and practice with your friends. Practice with your family. You can practice with anyone. So just go ahead and try to explain that, how to go, and have fun. If you don't understand something or forgot how to go ahead and reach out to your Thai assistant teacher, Teacher Yai. He can go ahead and explain how to play this game. Alright, so that is going to do it for us today. And we're going to continue another game on the next video lesson. So thank you for joining me, Teacher Carlos with Online Learning. You have a great day.